And it's PLB with MLB News back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the MLB trades that have happened so far. Now it's 3:12 p.m. when I'm recording this video. And I'll obviously get to the later trades. But we're going to do the trades that have already happened so far. We're going to go give my opinions, my thoughts. So much trade deadline content is coming. So make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you get notified whenever I upload a video. Make sure you subscribe, though, so you don't miss out on any of the trade deadline content that is coming up very, very soon on the channel. But anyways, we've got a lot of trades to talk about. We're going to have even more trades. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. Now, for me, the trade deadline is one of the most exciting times of the MLB season for me. And I say that because I like seeing players get traded. I like seeing the prospects getting swapped and what those players will be. So, and obviously I'm going to do a lot of videos about the trade deadline, but now I can do my updated season predictions. Now that we know pretty much when the rosters are going to be set, I can do a lot of different things. So the first trade that started the trade deadline was the Phillies acquired Brandon Workman and Heath Hembree from the Red Sox for Nick Pivetta and Connor Seabold. Now, I did a whole video on this on the channel, so make sure you check that out. So I'm not going to go too in-depth on this trade. But for this trade, the Phillies, their bullpen has been helped a lot. Heath Hembree has been very good. Brandon Workman's been a little shaky, but I think it's going to be really good for them. Their bullpen's got a lot better. They were on like a 5-game winning streak till last night. Then on August 21st, the Phillies acquired David Hale from the Yankees for right-hander Addison Russ. This is not a big trade. That is not a secret to anybody. This is not a big trade, and okay, decent trade. It gives more relief pitching depth to the Yankees. The Giants on August 23rd made a move. They acquired Daniel Robertson from the Rays for cash. This is a decent move. I think a team should be wanting Hunter Pence. He was designated for assignment in this one. Overall, decent trade for the Giants. August 24th, the Blue Jays acquired Daniel Vogelbach from Mariners for cash. Now, Daniel Vogelbach has a lot of potential, in my opinion. Like, he was very good last year, then he was bad. It's very confusing. Next one is Blue Jays acquired Taquan Walker from the Mariners for a player to be named later or cash. This move is decent for the Blue Jays. Obviously, they have acquired Robbie Ray too, and I'll get to that. But I think this is a pretty good trade. It depends on where you're putting Taquan Walker in the rotation. That makes it a lot interesting, more of a trade for me. But Taquan Walker is a decent pitcher. That's not a surprise. Next is the Rays acquire Brett Phillips from Royals for Luis Fox. I think this is kind of a win-win trade because Brett Phillips is a ready-to-be-up-now player. Luis Fox is a player that maybe needs one more year, and that's just because the minor league season obviously has been canceled this year, and he needs another year. On August 28th, the White Sox acquired Jared Dyson from the Pirates for international signing bonus pool money. This is a minor trade. It helps the White Sox get a little more depth. They get a player that could run. Okay. August 28th, this was a sneaky big trade for me. The Athletics acquire infielder Tommy La Stella from Angels for second baseman Franklin Barreto. The Angels absolutely got screwed in this trade. Franklin Barreto is not a good player, and I'm just going to pull up his stats right now. Franklin Barreto is not a good player. Not a player that I want the Angels to get for a former All-Star. A lot of people don't know this, but he was an All-Star last year. Like, he was a good, legitimate player last year. And instead, we trade him for nothing? I mean, what are we doing here, Angels? The Angels just make me so mad sometimes. And oh man, I could have done a 30-minute rant about this because this made me so frustrated when they traded him for nothing. Very frustrating. Let's go ahead and look at his stats for this year. He has 0 home runs, 0 RBIs, and he's got 7 strikeouts, 10 at-bats, 15 games. He's done nothing this year. Nothing. For a former All-Star, I'm not going to rant too much. Next trade is Padres acquire Trevor Rosenthal for outfielder Edward Alvarez and a player to be named later. Now, I think this is a sneaky good trade for the Padres. A very good trade. The Padres are making so many good moves at this trade deadline. And the Padres are a team, watch out for them. And my updated season predictions are going to be coming out. The Padres definitely are a better team, a lot better of a team after the trade deadline. Wow, this team is good. Next, August 30th, the Padres acquire Mitch Moreland for Hudson Potts and Jeison Rosario. This trade is bad for the Red Sox, I think. And I know a lot of I just don't like this trade for them. You didn't get a top 30 prospect, not even a top probably 40 in the Padres organization. Now, I know their farm system is really good, but you got to do better than that. The Cubs acquire Jose Martinez, a DH from the Rays, for two players to be named later. This is a sneaky good move for the Cubs. And I say that because, wow, the Rays are going to be buyers. And they just got Jose Martinez, who has actually been pretty decent this year. He's got like 2 home runs, 10 RBIs so far, which is pretty decent. And I think for a Cubs team that needs a DH, considering Kyle Schwarber was there, perfect move for them. Oh my, next trade is a trade that I'm going to talk about for a minute. Braves acquire Tommy Milone from the Orioles. Now, Tommy Milone pitched last night, and I was very curious to see what he would do. Would he be good? Would he be bad? I think as a number 5, Tommy Milone is good. But last night, he just didn't have it. And I don't know if you saw the game. I'll recap it real quick. 10 runs in the second inning for the Braves. And the Phillies scored every single one of those back, and it ended up 12-11. Braves relief pitching has got to improve. But Tommy Milone was throwing batting practice to the Phillies hitters. I mean, he was throwing batting practice. I just can't say it any other way. He was throwing batting practice. Batting practice. Oh, my. August 30th, also, Rockies acquire Michael Givens from Orioles for Terrin Vavra and Tyler Nevin. Now, I know you may be surprised to hear this, but I love this trade for the Orioles. Terrin Vavra is such a good player. He puts the ball in play. He's such a good hitter. He may not hit a lot of home runs, but his average is high. He hits the ball. Tyler Nevin is such a good player, too. I mean, this is a great trade for both sides. The Rockies get their now player, and the Orioles get their players for the future. Now, Tyler Nevin could be up as early as next year, even possibly this year. And Terrin Vavra is a player that finished last year in single A with the Tourists. So he's still got a little bit till he's going to be up. But he is going to be really good. Both of those players are going to be really good. Padres acquired Jason Castro from the Angels for Guerrero Reyes, a pitcher. What another steal for the Padres. I really like this trade. Jason Castro is a good defensive catcher. His hitting is decent. But wow. And they got another catcher. Padres acquire Austin Nola, Austin Adams, and Dan Atavila for Taylor Trammell, Ty France, Luis Torrens, and Andrew Munoz. The Mariners just got a steal in this trade. They did. They just got a steal in this trade. Like this trade a lot for the Mariners. The Padres, Austin Nola's a good player. Dan Atavila, or whatever his name is a decent player. Next is another Padres trade. They acquire Mike Clevenger and Greg Allen for Josh Naylor, Cal Quantrill, Austin Hedges, Joey Cantino, Owen Miller, Matt Waldron, and Gabriel Arias, and a player to be named later. So I know, Cleveland fans, you may be surprised to hear this, but you just got a steal in this trade. You got 2 very good prospects in Cal Quantrill and Joey Cantino. Owen Miller, Matt Waldron, and Gabriel Arias still have potential. Josh Naylor can be your right fielder. Austin Hedges is your catcher. Roberto Perez has been terrible. Like this trade a lot for both teams. Next is the A's acquire Mike Minor for players to be named later. Wow, did the Rangers screw up this trade? I just can't explain it any other way. For players to be named later, the way this guy pitched last year, you have got to do better than that. I'm serious. You have got to do better than that. Robbie Ray to the Blue Jays is the next trade. The Diamondbacks are sellers. They've lost like 10 of their last 11. They're sellers. But this is a steal for the Blue Jays, I think. A player, nothing back? I mean, that's a good trade. Marlins acquire Starling Marte for Caleb Smith and Humberto Mejia. Now, initially on this trade, I thought the Diamondbacks got a good player back in Caleb Smith. But Starling Marte is very good too. And it just does not make sense to me why the Marlins are buyers. And the final trade that we've got to yet is the Blue Jays acquire Jonathan Villar. Jonathan Villar is a good player. I'm not denying that. But, I mean, is he going to play some center field? If so, I like that trade a lot more. You move Randal Grichuk to left. But, yeah, those are the trades so far. And I will start recording again when there's some more trades. Okay, breaking news here. The Cubs acquire Andrew Chafin. I know I sound like a like MLB Network or something. I don't know why. But the Cubs have acquired Andrew Chafin from the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now, I like this trade a lot for the Cubs. They need relief pitching help, and they went out and got a relief pitcher. Now, I'm not saying that he's like the next great pitcher for them. I'm not saying that by any means. But this was a good move. You get some relief pitching help. I mean, he has potential. He's good, but not what they need, if that makes it. Like, they need him, but they need another player. So, I will record again when there's another trade. So, the Marlins are buyers and sellers. This just doesn't make any sense. 29 minutes left, and the Braves have still not done anything. Come on, do something, please. Breaking news, Phillies to acquire David Phelps from the Brewers. I don't know anything else. I figure it's like a player to be named later. But the Phillies have got another arm, David Phelps. Oh, no. The Dodgers have stepped up efforts to acquire Lance Lynn. Man. Braves, step up, do something. The Rockies are making moves. Now they acquire Kevin Pillar from the Red Sox and cash from the Red Sox for a player to be named later and 2019-2020 international slot money. Great trade for the Rockies. You knew you need an outfielder. It doesn't matter where, just we need an outfielder, probably in left field, let's be honest. But they got their outfielder. Great trade for the Rockies. They acquired Kevin Pillar from the Red Sox. And I'll record again when there's another trade. 19 minutes till the trade deadline's over. Let's hope for some more trades, especially the Braves doing something. Please. Please. Do something, Braves. I mean, you got to do something. Your starting pitching is bad. And you can't have a batting practice pitcher pitching every 5 days. Well, you can, but you're going to lose every 5 days. Got some more breaking news. It has something to do with the trade. So in the Starling Marte Caleb Smith trade, Julio Frias, a Class A southpaw, will be the third player in that trade. Looks like a good trade for the Diamondbacks to me. Braves, you're on the 15-minute countdown. Oh, so you're probably wondering. I'm talking about the Braves making trades. You're probably wondering, who do I want the Braves to get? Well, that's a good question. For one, I want them to get Lance Lynn. I know it's a steep asking price, but if any team has the prospects to do it, it's the Braves. They have a top 10 farm system, if not top 5. You could argue top 5. Other players I want them to get, Kevin Gausman possibly, maybe a Joe Musgrove, maybe a Trevor Williams. I'm a little skeptical about Joe Musgrove. I lean toward Trevor Williams, but I'll take either. So that's my target list for the Braves as of right now. 14 minutes left. They're on the 10-minute countdown. 10 minutes. Hopefully, the Braves do something. Please, something. Breaking news, the Cubs get another relief pitcher. They get Josh Osage for a player to be named later. Good trade for the Cubs. They get another relief pitcher, which they need. Okay, not trade deadline news. I know. But Ke'Bryan Hayes is going to be called up for the Pirates. The Pirates, great prospect. O'Neal Cruz should be up soon. You guys have got a lot of exciting prospects. 7 minutes. Braves, make a move. Make a move, please. We need starting pitching. Get some starting pitchers. Please. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Countdown. Cubs have a lot of lefty pitchers. They have Josh Osich, Andrew Chafin, and Kyle Ryan. Lots of different left-handed pitchers for them. But they have no right-handed pitchers. That's confusing. At least in their bullpen. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5-minute countdown. The clock is ticking, Braves, and it's time to make some moves. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm gonna keep the record button on for 1 minute. And if I don't see any trades, I'm going to be furious. Furious. It's almost 4 o'clock. Are they gonna do something? Are they going to do something? Literally like 30 seconds till 4 o'clock. Let's do something. Let's do something. Oh my. This is going to make me so frustrated, I know. 4 o'clock. Come on, please tell me the Braves have done something. Oh my. Okay, so the Red Sox appear to be done following the trades of PR and Osich in the past hour. That means JD Martinez, Xander Bogaerts, Jackie Bradley, Christian Vasquez, Matt Barnes will be staying put in Boston for the rest of the season. Reds, get Brian Goodwin from the Angels. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Reds. Let's go, Reds. The Angels aren't going to do anything. They might as well trade him. They might as well trade their whole team if they can't do anything better than this. And the Braves better have made a move, or I'm going to lose it. Twins didn't trade for a starting pitcher. You hate to see it. Guess my prediction for them going to the World Series at my way too early predictions. Definitely not looking too good. Please make a trade. Please make a trade. Make a trade for some starting pitchers. It's 4:03. But sometimes deals don't get done till like 4:15 or so. And by the way, I'm going to try to get this video out as soon as possible. As soon as I can possibly get this video out to you guys, I'm going to do it. And we've got so much more trade deadline content coming. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. And I'll be back, hopefully, when the Braves made a move. Is it just me, or has so far the trade deadline being awfully disappointing? Maybe we've got some late trades. Because if not, this trade deadline's been awfully disappointing. And I'm going to do a video on reacting to my predictions. Make sure you drop likes so I'll do that video soon, you know. Let's try to get this video to 8 likes. Lance Lynn and Joey Gallo were not traded? Reds get Archie Bradley? Oh my god. Cameron Maybin has been traded to the Cubs. Oh my. Lance Lynn's not traded. Dodgers, Yankees, White Sox were all in on him. Thought the asking price was too high. Great. Reds get Archie Bradley. That is great, actually. But the Braves have better done something. I'm going to lose it if they haven't. Did we make a move? Did we make a move? Hopefully. And I know I've been talking about the Braves a lot, but I really want them to make a deadline move. It's 4:07 right now, and hopefully we've got a late trade. Because if not, then I can't pick the Braves to win the World Series because we have no starting pitching. No trade for the Rangers. Everything is staying the same, but the Tigers have made a trade. Matt Boyd to the Braves. I'll take anything at this point. No moving pieces for the Reds. Interesting. Mets make a move. They've got Robinson Chirinos. Can we get a good prospect back? Can we get a Ronnie Mauricio back? I doubt it. Big disappointment here. Rays, no moves. But the Yankees get no moves. The Yankees lose. Josh Van Meter and Stuart Fairchild are headed back to the Diamondbacks. Good trade for both teams there, I would say. Okay, so it's 4:12 right now. And I know you guys are probably like, well, it's supposed to end at 4 o'clock. Well, there's some late trades. I'm sorry. But I will get this video out today if humanly possible, all right? I will try to get this video out today. Yeah, it's still 4:12. But at 4:15, I promise I'm done. And I'm uploading this video. Okay? You know, I just saw that the Reds bullpen has a 5.48 ERA. Archie Bradley helps that, I think. Iglesias, Bradley, Lorenzen. That's a pretty good bullpen if you ask me. You know, it was 413 when Zach Greinke was traded last year. So could we get lucky enough to where Dylan Bundy was traded to the Braves at 413? Please? Apparently not. It's 414. Yikes. Make a move, Braves. Mets get Miguel Castro from the Orioles and a player to be named later. The Rangers will get from the Mets. Mets actually did pretty well at the trade deadline, I would say. But the Braves, it's 4:15 and they still haven't made a move. Do you guys want to see a rant video if the Braves don't do any better? This is just pitiful. Mets get Todd Frazier back? Huh? I'm in to get at 420, I promise. This is disgusting. Man, Alex Anthopoulos is tricking us. 1 more minute, still nothing. Okay, we're going to consider it a done deal at this point. It's 4:21. I've been recording, I've been pausing, I've been resuming for like an hour and 15 minutes at this point. So make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a video. Make sure you subscribe, though, because we've got so much trade deadline content coming out. Even though I am very disappointed with the Braves, and you might see a video on that, whether it's here or the PLB channel. Either one of those, you'll be seeing a video. Anyways, very disappointing trade deadline from a Braves fan perspective. But that's going to be the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you drop a like. Let's try to get this video to 8 likes. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll be back with more videos tomorrow.